know that feeling when you want to show someone how much they mean to you, but words just don't seem to do it justice? We all have been there. You want to express your love, your care, your true worth, but you can't find the right words. Maybe you're worried about sounding cheesy, or maybe you just don't know how to put all those emotions into one sentence. It turns out there's a better way. A way that doesn't rely on words, a way that speaks louder than any grand gesture or flowery speech ever could. And it's been around for over 2,000 years. I am talking about Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to live with purpose, strength, and tranquility. But what's more, Stoicism teaches us how to act in ways that communicate our true worth without uttering a single word. Nowadays, with everyone pushing forward, busy trying to attain value from others' opinions, comes a powerful statement by Stoics. You will prove your importance to your love in silence, without a word spoken, but done through actions which would say a lot more than any speech by the heart could. But why is this crucial? Well, in any sort of relationship, be it romantic, family, or even friendship, exceptions lead to a person's impression or opinion about one. It is not about what a person says, it is what the person did to the one with whom they're dealing. This is the plain truth. The words fade. While a nice phrase might be erased from one's memory, there's always some meaningful action that especially is infused with Stoicism to stay that long. Imagine this. You're deeply in love with someone and want to show them how much they mean to you. You've said it 100 times to them. You care, but the depth of those feelings seems to be received very poorly. What if I were to tell you that there were 9 silent actions, each based on Stoic philosophy, that could say more to that person than anything you ever said? Incredible, right? In this video, I will take you through these 9 silent actions, each one powerful in its own right. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of how to show your loved one your true worth through your daily actions. Actions that communicate respect, love, patience, and integrity without uttering a single word. Stay with me as I walk you through these Stoic-inspired actions. Whether you are in a relationship that needs a little deeper connection or you simply want to enrich your emotional bond with someone, these actions are your secret weapons. And trust me, Action 9, that is the one that will transform how you show up in the world and redefine your relationship with your loved one. But first, let's dive into the first silent action and get ready. This one is the foundation of them all. The very first silent action to express your true worth to a loved one: inner peace. In our racetrack world scenario, it's so easy to get caught up in the stress and distraction of external sources that surround us daily. However, the Stoics knew something very powerful. True strength comes from within. When you are at peace with yourself and aren't responding to the world, that's when the quiet energy radiates out. You become a rock, unshakable and steady. And this calmness, this quiet confidence, doesn't have to be articulated to be appreciated. Imagine having a moment with someone you care about where it is tense because of some kind of argument. You would react in anger or frustration pretty easily. The Stoic method: you do not. You keep your cool. And in that moment, you say something far deeper than any angry outburst ever could. You show them your strength of character. You show them that you are not easily swayed by the storm of emotions. This is the type of person that people want in their lives. Someone who can weather the storms without losing their calm. Think about it. Ever be around someone who is just frazzled, reactive? It is exhausting. But a person of peace, someone whose core doesn't get rocked by the chaos going on around him, that is someone you admire, someone you respect, even in silence. It's giving your loved one the gift of stability when you come in peaceful. You give them a place where they feel free to be themselves without fear of judgment or conflict. This silent action, inner peace, is one of the greatest gifts you can give any relationship. The second silent action is the exercise of self-control. In this world filled with distractions and temptations that lead to instant gratification, the most silent but potent means of demonstrating worth is exercising self-control in such a world. Think of the last time you were tempted by something, maybe a bad habit or even a situation where you were about to say something you might regret. In that moment, showing restraint is not only about resisting temptation, but it's also about respecting yourself and those around you. Self-control means that you are not controlled by your impulses. You are in charge of your mind and actions, and this feeling of discipline manifests itself in every part of your life. It means that your loved one feels you respect them enough to be there, to be your best, and not to indulge in petty distractions or habits that don't serve the highest purpose. This may seem minuscule, but think about how much it means when you choose to be fully engaged with someone. When you listen actively, when you choose not to interrupt, when you decide to control your reactions rather than giving in to anger or impatience. All these silent acts show that you are not only disciplined but are deeply committed to the relationship. Action number 3. Be present. It's so simple, yet so powerful. We often hear people say, "I'm here for you," but how often are we truly present? In the age of constant connectivity, it's all too easy to be physically there, but mentally elsewhere. Being present involves more than attending. It is attending to the fullness of life. When giving your undivided attention to your love, free of distractions, what you communicate is priceless. That person is truly important to you. Being present doesn't just mean putting down your phone or turning off the TV. It means tuning into the person in front of you, paying attention to their words, their body language, and even their silence. When your loved one sees that you're genuinely invested in the moment, they feel valued and important. This act, though small, can have a profound impact. In a world that is always pulling us in different directions, choosing to be fully present is one of the clearest ways to show someone you care. Action number 4. Show empathy. It's easy to say, "I understand," but true empathy goes beyond words. Empathy is about connecting with someone's emotions on a deep level and offering support without judgment. Think about a time when you've been going through something difficult. What's more comforting? A person who offers quick advice or a person who simply listens and validates your feelings? True empathy doesn't rush in with solutions. It meets the other person where they are emotionally. Empathy isn't about fixing problems. It's about being present with someone in their pain or joy, understanding their emotional state, and offering support without trying to change their experience. This kind of silent action communicates your deep care for their emotional well-being, showing your loved one that you're not only physically present but emotionally in tune with them as well. Think about it. How much do you value someone who really listens to you, not rushing to come up with a solution, but just making you feel seen and heard? That silent, powerful act is something we all crave, and is one of the clearest ways to show your loved one that you understand their needs, without needing to speak. Action number 5. Give out your time. Time is a very precious asset we have in our lives. We can easily make more money, but never get back the hours we have spent. So giving out your time to someone, especially in the world of nowadays where nobody has time for anything, speaks louder than words. You really do care and matter. It is easy to say, "I'm busy," or "I don't have time," but giving your time, whether it's listening to a loved one vent about their day, or spending a quiet afternoon together doing something you both enjoy, speaks volumes. It tells them that they matter more than your schedule, more than your distractions, more than anything else in your life. The act of giving your time does not have to be a grand gesture. It could be as simple as spending a few hours doing something your loved one enjoys, or being there for them when they need you the most. This selfless act is an undeniable testament to your worth and your care for them. Time is finite, and by choosing to spend it with someone, you're giving them a piece of yourself that can never be replaced. Action number 6. Lead by example. The Stoics were masters of this, living their philosophy, not just talking about it. One of the most powerful ways to show your true worth to someone is by leading with integrity, wisdom, and patience. When you lead by example consistently, you do not have to tell anyone what to do. Your actions become a blueprint. You show them how to handle challenges with calm, how to communicate effectively, and how to live with purpose and honor. Your leadership is a silent message about your character. This doesn't mean you need to take control of every situation, but when you show leadership in your actions, whether in personal challenges or in a group setting, people take notice. You show them that you can handle life's difficulties with grace and confidence, and that you're someone worth following. By consistently demonstrating Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, and justice, you silently communicate that you are someone who can be trusted to navigate life's complexities with honor and responsibility. Action number 7. Give space. One of the most profound ways to show someone that you truly understand them is by giving them the space they need. Whether that's physical space, emotional space, or simply the freedom to be themselves. The Stoics believe that we cannot control others, but we can control our reactions, and sometimes the best way to show love is by allowing your loved one to have his or her own time, to recharge or to reflect. In relationships, one must be aware of the fact that the other person requires space. It might be challenging for someone who is used to being there and always trying to mend things, but in showing respect for their need for space, you are giving them trust that they can manage their emotions and actions. You are showing them that you do not overbear or cling to them, but that you can love them without being overly attached. Sometimes the silent act of stepping back says it all. Here, maturity, respect, and awareness of his own needs and those around him without one word said. Action number 8. Accept imperfection. This is another core Stoic teaching. Perfection is a myth. The Stoics say that imperfections are part and parcel of life, and it's about how we react to them that matters. In accepting the imperfections of those about you, be it a gaffe of your lover or blemish in the relationship itself, you let them know that you see in them entirely, not just a perfect ideal, but rather a human with strengths and weaknesses. You both can grow together by accepting such imperfections. There will be ups and downs in relationships. Both of you will make mistakes. Showing acceptance, not judgment, allows love to thrive in a space of mutual respect. When you can accept your lover's imperfections as well as your own, you are expressing a deep, unconditional love based on reality rather than fantasy. Action number 9. Practice gratitude. The Stoics were acutely aware of how short life was, and one of the key teachings is to appreciate what is in front of you at the moment. When you practice gratitude, especially silently, you're expressing appreciation for the person you love without saying a word. It's more than saying thank you every time somebody did something good to you. It's about actually paying attention to little things, the little gestures, moments of care, and the effort that other people bring into your life. When you silently communicate gratitude, whether through some unseen gesture or just through presence, you say to them you're not taking it for granted. You appreciate it, truly. Gratitude is the foundation of a meaningful relationship. Practiced silently, it shows that your loved one is truly valued, not just in words, but in every action and moment you share with them. And there you have it, 9 silent actions showing your loved one your true worth in timeless Stoic principles. Inner peace to start with, then gratitude practice. These and other silent communications show love, respect, and commitment wordlessly. Remember, words may come and go, but actions, especially those that are rooted in Stoicism, leave a last impression. These quiet things will make you a better companion or partner, friend or family member, bringing with it the possibility of being a better version of yourself. This can also create an even greater quality of your relationships with other people, and also of your own life. So the next time you want to tell someone how much they mean to you, think beyond words. Think of silent actions that can say more than anything you could say. And trust me, if you keep practicing these actions day in and day out, you will not only be showing your loved one your true worth, but also yourself. If you found value in this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little Stoic wisdom in their life. And hey, let me know in the comments which of these silent actions you already practice, or which one you're going to start working on. I'd love to hear your thoughts.